Giants. It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. And look at this. For the second straight play, the 49er defense drops him for a loss. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. Now Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Throwing Jones. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, 71 yards. And the Giants will strike first here in this wild card matchup. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Play action, now it's Lance. Rolling to his left. He'll swing this out to Mostert. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Now a play fake. Lance getting this out to the flat. Mostert. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 36. Now Lance. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw it with Lance. This one caught by Kittle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 18. Lance, a handoff here to Mostert. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 14 yards. And the Niners, if they can convert the extra point, they'll grab the lead. Now the extra point try forthcoming. Boy, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Fields this way up at the 17 and up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. At their own 26-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. This defense for the Niners, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Jones throw here taken in by Ingram. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to look downfield for Barkley. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, 40 yards. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ready ready to get this next drive started. The New York offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Lance now on first down. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. On second down, Mostert. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now a give to Mostert running right. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. From midfield, here's Lance. 20, 10, touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 50 yards. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game. Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Back to throw. Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up. This ball complete. Jones to Ingram. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage. Throwing on first down, Jones. Open man right side is Ingram. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Here's 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw. Jones. Going to throw deep for the end zone. Open man, he's got him. It's Tony for a Giant touchdown. Kadarius Toney there to make the grab. And the Giants have broken our tie as they take the lead. This time the extra point up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They hand it off to Mostert. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Lance and company going on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Faking the give to Mostert. Now Lance. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
And this might not be the last interception we see, Brandon. Both of these teams like to throw the football, but here in this snow, ball's not going to always go where you want it to. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think. So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. John Ross there to make the grab. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. A run there with Mostert as he'll push this forward and call it a 4-yard gain on first down. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Throwing on first down is Lance. And that's caught inside the 30. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout from the 6. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest, but now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now, because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. They'll run right side with Mostert. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action, Lance. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On the handoff, this is Mostert. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. And they'll go for it. Lance. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got Ayuk once again. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going. Back to the running game with Mostert.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Here's Lance. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And the Niners are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Lance looking to throw it. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
They'll run with Mostert. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. This is 3rd and goal. And this Giants defense, they have withstood the test thus far. Lance going to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Raheem Mostert. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the 49ers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. They'll look to throw. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet and said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game. And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here. Second and 5 now. Jones flush to his right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Try to lay one up deep, and unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this wild card game, folks, it has been as good as advertised. They trail by a field goal here in the fourth, so they know they need at least 3 on this incredibly critical drive as they start out 1st and 10.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Second and 10. Off of play action, here's Lance. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now a play fake. Lance. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Here's Mostert. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. And Lance now to throw. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That'll give him 8 that time. And they're going to have a 3rd down. Now Mostert. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he's unable to get away. They stop him at the line on 4th and 2. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down? They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They'll run it again with Barkley. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Here we go. 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. Oh, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Jones throwing on 4th down. And Ingram holds it in. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. What a chance they just took. A huge chance. They go for it on 4th down, wind up getting the first.
Go ahead and admit it. You thought it was a bad call, didn't you?
I did, yes.
I think any normal person did. How about him picking it up? Give him credit.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. That's complete to Slayton. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Oh, able to avoid him. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Gano now, following the touchdown, here to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line. Play action, now it's Lance. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now Lance. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Now a pass hauled in downfield and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Mostert. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Faking the give to Mostert. Now Lance. They'll roll him out right. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on 1st down. Throwing now is Lance. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 16. There he goes left side. The 20, 10, 5. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. And they will take a knee here. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And they'll indeed take a knee. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. They'll run with Barkley. He's fighting, but they're not going to let him in. Stopped at the 2-yard line. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Finding Samuel. And he's brought down, but they are able to get out of danger from close to their goal line out near the 30.
26 yards on the play there. And that'll make it 2nd and 10.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance.
This will be caught at Samuel. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.